like Flint-Heart Climb Gold a lot.
Another podcast called the Hotcakes Podcast. And the show notes, I saw the Flophouse had been mentioned in one of the episodes. And I'm like, I'll listen to this. And I listen through, and it gets to the Flophouse being mentioned. And he mentions, he's just like, it's there's hosted by these three guys. There's Elliot Kalin. He writes for The Daily Show. There's this guy, Stuart Wellington. He keeps talking about his big balls.
Okay, that's fallacious, but that's okay.
He could not remember my name. He remembered you guys' full names
and what we do.
I'm literally the only one of the three of us who has been on every show, and he could not remember. So. See, I think the problem is I don't have a hook. Like he was able to. He was like, oh, there's a guy. He writes for The Daily Show. That's a big hook. Like
guy with
the genitals guy. That's a big hook. I need something that I can really sink my teeth into. And I wanted to present this to you guys. I wanted to present this to you guys and see what you thought my hook should be. And maybe I can start a character. Yeah, not a character.
What if you're like
put on? I just would like a trait.
What if you're like the guy who keeps sneezing?
I think that'd be more irritating to listeners than anything else.
All right. Well,
how about you're the guy who straightens his tie before every joke?
Yeah, again, not something that you can see on the podcast.
What if you're like you dance really well?
Visual.
On
what about when you wake up every morning? You say, "Time to make the donuts."
So,
well, let's see. What could your thing? Maybe like you love coffee.
That feels kind of hacky to me.
Okay, well, what if in your spare time you are like a survivalist? You got a militia.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah,
you make your own money
know a
and
lot about that stuff.
Yeah, you love that. You're always talking about how the government's going to collapse.
Wait, hold on.
That's why you're on those lists.
No, I don't.
Yeah, or learn how to dance real good.
Or wear wolf shirts.
Or
kill a wolf and wear it like a shirt.
And
the mouth is right over your head, so it looks like you're inside the wolf.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
That's really good. Or what
if
good.
You're like, oh, I'm Dan and I'm so sleepy.
Okay,
Dan who's always sleepy. That's good too. I like that.
There's something adorable about it.
All right. Well, guys, these are all great ideas. I think I'm going to sleep on them.
Yeah. We could also do like a little listener contest where they could send in hook ideas.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Since the last listener contest was really successful so far.
Yeah. I have a nice message here from Guardo from the Hotcakes Podcast, which you so kindly mentioned in the Hannah Montana episode of the Flophouse. While listening to the listener letter portion of the latest episode, I was feeling sheepish, remembering my failure to recall your name during my recording.
Don't be. I often forget Dan's name.
I pledge to you on my copy of The Room that I will never forget the name of Donut Dan, the militiaman McCoy.
But that's what your new hook. You're a donut guy, and you hate the federal government one-star militia. We talked about this in the previous
I don't
episode.
like the second one. I feel like that's going to get put on tape, and it's not true. No. And then there's going to be ATF people outside of the apartment. There's going to be FBI. I'm going to be shot down in some sort of failed raid.
And then no one will ever forget you.
I don't want to be not forgotten.
You'll finally be famous, but was it worth it?
Yeah.
That's the question I will ask in my eulogy.
In the words of Woody Allen, I don't want to achieve immortality through my work. I want to achieve it through not dying. Dear Dan, in what way are you not identical to your brother John? I've known John for many years and have just started listening to the Flophouse. From the very first episode, I was struck by how alike you two are in all possible ways. I heard that you're looking for a hook for your character on the show. This could be it. You could go evil twin, good twin, partially formed twin brother inside the brain, like the dark half, fraternal psychic connection, childhood shared brutal martial arts training, etc. So that's from John, and
I like this new hook. I don't know.
Yeah,
it might be better than your hatred of the government and wish to overthrow it.
Oh God. Yeah, ways in which I'm different from my brother. I'm taller.
Take that.
Thinner and younger.
Take that, short, fat, old brother of Dan.
So I'm clearly the improved second generation version.
McCoy 2.0. Do you and him ever switch places so that your wives don't know, but you're using each other's wives?
Again, I'm taller, thinner and younger than my brother.
Is that
but
a
I
yes or a no?
Yeah, you also have the opportunity since the two of you are gynecologists together.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been going a little crazy, but
Yeah. And she says, I think Dan's hook should be that he drinks Tuscan whole milk. You can reference it now and again, especially as we occasionally hear the glass clinking in the background. What good Tuscan whole milk? You can see how it would go. So that's from Marina.
it's an interesting hook.
Pretty good.
So, okay, well, anyone who has any other ideas for Dan's hook, please write them in. What are so far the suggestions have been very specific beverage preferences.
Yeah, I like that one.
Evil twin.
Yeah.
I mean, the good ones that we already had of so sleepy, loves donuts, hates the government, wants to overthrow it, establish his own secession village where he practices free love with his multiple child wives.
It
And,
keeps getting longer.
Oh, and also it ends in a bloodbath. But and did we have? What were the other hooks? Were there any?
I don't know. This is from my my internet love, Ashley. Dan, how is there even a question of your hook? Obviously, it's those mournful sighs.
Funny because it's true.
When Stuart says something grotesque, when you're trying to get the conversation back on track, or just when the full realization of how terrible a movie was sets in. It's trademark Dan. Don't fight it, embrace it. It's either that or conduct all future podcasts as Michael Caine.
I could see that. So
There you
you're
go.
Dan McCoy Psy guy.
Oh, let's hear one.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I really believed you were unhappy with your life and the way it's
Yeah.
going.
Well, it's a constant baseline of displeasure that I'm able to draw on. It's like a superpower.
Yeah. Well, the Psys are a part of you. Like if you were a Broadway show, you'd be Miss Saigon.
Oh, God. You're just trying to draw them out of me now.
I think Dan should be a psychiatrist.
Yeah, that's pretty good. If he was a singer at Jabba the Hutt's barge, he would be Psy Snoodles.
Keep them coming. Come on.
If he was a movie of a retro futuristic film, it would be Psy Captain in the World of Tomorrow.
Good.
If he was gonna measure earthquakes, he would just be a seismologist.
Yeah.
I didn't
And if
really
he
bring
was-
a lot to that one. I'm
if he-
sorry.
If he was from what the ancient Romans called Gaul, he would be a packet of French size. Instead of French fries.
All right. So,
And if he was a pig, he would live in a pigsty.
Cyclops.
Yeah, well, you're the Cyclops of the group. Kind of boring, the leader. Holds it all together, but no one likes him. He's no one's favorite.
Really? Is that what Cyclops is known for? I thought it was just
Yes.
the one eye thing.
No, he is known for being the X-Man no one cares that much about.
Oh.
He's the Leonardo of the group, as we always say. Another one, everyone's least favorite Ninja Turtle.
Gotcha.
The Luke Skywalker, if you will.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Sigh us out of this one, huh?
Yeah.
We're running out of time.
Cy Masterson.
Nice. I didn't realize the Give Dan a Hook contest was still going, but since it is, here's my entry. Dan's hook should be hooks. Literal hooks. Dan can be the guy who has hooks for hands. Think of all the sound effects possibilities. Is that a serial killer at the window? Nope. Just Dan's hook scraping along a chalkboard. Sometimes the best ideas are the most obvious. This is one of those times. Make Dan's hook hooks.
Gerard Butler and Homeland Security, the only people who listen to this podcast.
Well, especially because your hook for me is that I hate...
that you're a terrorist, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that you're an
that's
anti-government. My hook for Dan
Gun
that
nut.
I've suggested is he's an anti-government gun nut militia member who lives in a cabin. He loves the anarchist cookbook. He
None of
puts
which
out
is true.
he puts out a newsletter called the
Not
Golden
true.
Eagle.
I'm not
All right,
sure
but-
that's a hook.
I happen to know that Dan does a good imitation of Sir Michael Caine, star of stage and screen.
It's true.
It is true.
My thought is that his hook could be rendering the final judgments in the style of various Michael Caine characters. Thrill, as Alfie Elkins calls Powder Blue derivative Claptrap. Wonder, as Jack Carter trashes from Justin to Kelly for its terrible art direction. Dare to keep from wetting yourself, as Alfred Pennyworth deconstructs Bratz to The Clickening. Now, Ben was scooped a little by Ashley, who also put in Michael Caine as an alternate to her mournful sighing. But I want to bring up this Michael Caine thing because
Your hook is either an imitation of Michael Caine or mournful sighing.
Guys, don't you want to learn what it actually is?
Yeah,
It's the
absolutely.
results to the
I kind of like this bit we're doing. All right, we'll learn it.
it's the results to the Give Down a Hook contest. The results are in,
Bated breath.
and the winner is Mournful Sighing.
Oh, the old classic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Winner and champion.
with 53.33% of the votes. It well outpaced the runner-up, which was a Michael Caine impression at 15.56%. So
What came in third place?
third place, Hooks for Hands.
Come on. If you people had been more on the ball, Dan would have had to pretend he had hooks for hands every episode.